Alright. This is, yeah, I'm not dead. I kind of just stopped uploading. Work and school kind of got in the way. My interest for EAS is still here. I just haven't gotten around to recording or setting out live streams for weeklies. Well, I'm back. I have most of my radios still out. There's two I think that are away. The Sangean 120 and the 167 because I just don't have room for the 120. Sangean barely works. 167 sucks. And I'm possibly trading that with one of my friends. I'm not sure. But, yeah. Anyway, I'm just gonna... This is an excuse-free video. I'm just gonna make a collection of videos to see... Tell you guys what I have for this upcoming severe weather season. I got 2 radios I'm aiming to get. Possibly a 259, a 100, and a 300. I may be trading the 167 for a V4 with Madagascar Sirens. We don't know if we're doing it yet. He says he might not, but I'm just waiting for him to make a decision. So anyway, I'm gonna go around and show you guys what I have, and I'll show you the ones I have away as well. Right next to my PC they look kind of hidden. Right here. Here, so first radio is the Overworks EAR10. Sits behind the 262. That's the next radio I'm going to show you. This I got in June of last year. I have a white one, which I'm almost certain is on his deathbed. Like, it's really close to dying. It's a bit dusty, so I haven't touched these. They haven't gone off in a while because there's no weather going on. But yeah, it's a nice radio. I haven't muted it right now because I don't really have interest in them all going off. Back when I did in 2022, like, I had this medium volume, that low volume, this low volume, this low volume. That thing is medium volume. This is completely off because this is just the biggest, loudest fucking radio in the world. This I need batteries for, and this I need to get batteries for because the charger for this is currently inside of this. So, yeah. So, next radio besides the or in front of the EAR10 is the 262.
Environnement Canada, 16h.
I got this for someone we traded. It's a nice radio. I like it. It's really dusty as per a lot of my radios are. That sits next to my computer. And then over here, I have this Oregon Scientific, which my brother gave me, WR108. I had a thrift store. Nice radio. I don't have any batteries for it right now. The battery that came in it was so bad that it worked for like 2 seconds and shut completely off. Probably guess how old it was. I was gonna found it and just give it to the thrift store. Anyway. Next is the Midland 8854, which I don't have a battery cover for. I might get a new one of these in the fall next year. I'm not really interested in blowing over $100 for an HH, so if a cheap one pops up, then I'll do it. And next to that is, so actually I'm going to do some backstory with some of these radios. So this I got at Bass Pro Shops. Yes, a Bass Pro Shops for $15 on clearance. They had about 20 of these. I guess they must have found them in back stock. What was that? Those look sort of corrupt. They have about 20 of these in back stock. I need to get it cleaned. It's really, really gross. There's a weird sticky stuff on it. Anyway, don't ask. That's not what you think it is. Eco, you're watching this. But I've had this for about 3 years. I went to Ottawa, went to visit family, and we went to a Bass Pro. And I walk past the electronics section, and I see these sitting here. And $14 each, I just grabbed 2. There were 20 left. There's plenty left for other people who actually wanted them. I grabbed 2. It's good I grabbed 3. I was like, eh, it's for somebody else. Other enthusiasts will come by here, might want to buy it. But yeah, I don't know, this, I think this is like, I need to find the cover for this. It's probably in my drawer somewhere, which has so much shit inside of it. It's not even funny. Anyway, so that's that. That's that right there. Next to it is the Redicus TRX-25, which is the possibly worst design radio I think I have in my collection. Button beeps off. It's really silenced. I have button beeps off for it to actually work properly. Ego to BXR was the first enthusiast, I'm pretty sure, to own this. And then I may have came second, or no, I was third. I got it right after he got it. Maybe we ordered at the same time, but I got delayed for some reason. That's why things moved around the thing. So that's that radio. I originally traded this, don't ask, for a 167. I traded for 167. My friend, he really wanted one. I told him to do it through $12 on Amazon. No. So he said he wanted this for me. Recent alerts. That did not happen, by the way. Tornado Watch, it did not happen. That was self-activating. All weeklies. Just all weeklies. There's a few WSWs in there, but yeah. Anyway, next to this is one of my favorite radios, Raycom or 1630C. I think it's one of the coolest radios in the world. It's... Not sure what I have the volume set at. Oops. Test it for you. It's pretty silent. Doing that. I've had this. I think this is the radio that's been in my collection. Nope, that's the White EAR-10. It's third radio that I've ever owned. Faceplate, obviously coming completely off. That happens with a lot of old radios for some reason. But yeah, that's that radio. It's one of my favorite radios. Next to that radio is one of my worst radios. Now, let me explain for all the ES kiddies saying, oh, the Valentina is Skyward and AM/FM. Let's have the speaker. And yes, it still activates. Yeah, the tuner pretty much just shit itself, and now it does this. I don't know why. It still works, like... I'll play that, it's great, but... Like, you can listen to the FM and it still works fine. But it's not weird. That's that radio. I got this, believe it or not, for $15, which shipped from Nova Scotia. When I saw that, I was on it, dude. I was on it, because that would have taken, it took 2 days to get here. Shipped, I checked back like, I think 3 hours later, it's already arrived in fucking Dieppe, which is where it needs to go. And then I checked back the day later, it's arrived in Charlottetown, it's already up for delivery. So that's the story behind that radio. It's currently sitting at the lowest volume setting. It's the time's completely wrong. Sorry, Jess. It's at the lowest volume setting right now. Next to this is the second worst radio in my collection because it's really laggy. Of course, it's not gonna lag out when I'm trying to test it. Oh, there it goes. It's so bad. It's so bad. This is one of my first radios besides the old HH, which isn't alive anymore. I'm not sure what I did with it. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Anyway, that's that radio. It doesn't work well, as you can tell. It just sits in there to serve as an antenna. Next to that radio is possibly one of the weirdest radios in my collection, the Trekking Lamb MP319. It's an okay radio. It's got a cute little strobe light, and the external antenna is currently attached to this monstrosity right here, which goes up there. Next, my big map. Let's try to put around that thing. Anyway, that radio, I got this, but I think a year ago. I've had it for a while now. It's an okay radio besides the giant spark that comes out when you're trying to plug it in. Yep, it's the biggest fire hazard I've ever seen in my life. Anyway, behind that is one of my favorite radios in my whole collection, the Radio Shack 12521B. I say B because it's a B model. B model meaning it clearly will die. It hasn't died. This Antonio gave me this. I bought it off him for $10. Really, really good price. Thank you to him. But to prove to you, it's a B model. By looking in the back. First thing you can tell is there's no stickers. That's the first set, but that someone could have ripped it off. So the finished year 03B112, 2012. Meaning it's one of the newest. No, there's 2013 ones. I'm pretty sure it's 2013 5 ones. Read about this in the radios because this is my childhood radio. This is the first EAS video I ever watched was with a 521 and an HH. Sorry, not an HH. It was with a 300. It was a 521 and a 300. That's why I wanted 300 so bad, just to complete my collection. I'll probably stop collecting after that. Doesn't mean I'll stop recording, but I'll probably stop buying radios. I want a 3. I want a 100. I can't stop stuttering. Oh my god. I want a 100 and a 991, which I'm pretty sure Wisconsin said if he finds on a thrift store, he might give it to me. I don't know. Every time I ask him to trade, it's like he says yes, and then it's like a month later he'll say no. Anyway, if you're watching this, then well, hi, I guess. This should be on. I'm not sure why it's off. Quick moment. Yeah, that's the 521. So this should be on. Cool sort of sound. Do a little thing.
Friday night,
Nothing much to that radio. It's 10:50. It's oh my god. I'm gonna go to sleep after this. I'm tired. It is first header activation. Literally, as soon as it hears a warning header, it goes off for warning. As soon as it hears like a watch, as soon as it knows that it's a watch, it just boom goes off. Not much to that radio. I got it about I think 6-7 months ago. Yeah. Next to that is another one of my older radios, which doesn't have a top button.
hours. Low +3. Wednesday.
It's a nice radio. I love it. I love this radio so much. It's not in the greatest shape, as you can tell. I don't really take care of my antennas. Completely obvious with this. This is a cheap Chinese one that barely even works. And that. But yeah, I like that radio a lot. I had it for about 3 years. It was there during the 2021 blizzard, I believe. Yes. No, it was not. That was a 262. That was the only radio I had. That was first header. That was... No, I had the AR-10, the 262 during the 2021 blizzard. Anyway, all that, other radio that was in the 2021 blizzard. And I'll tell you my third favorite radio, besides the 521 and the Recon. I just like it. It's a nice radio. What's wrong with it? Yeah. Anyway, that pretty much sums up my collection. In a box underneath my bed is the 120 Sangean and 167. The reason for that being, 167 piece of shit. 120, you don't have any room for it, and Sangean doesn't work. I might try to make room on my windowsill for the 120, or the wall, but the Sangean, and I have a zone guard too, which also doesn't work. it works with the adapters, just wired to it and everything. I don't want to even plug it in. It'll work, but it will probably cause a house fire overnight. So I'm not gonna even try to plug that thing in. I used to use batteries for it, but I don't use batteries anymore. Anyway, this will probably be the last video for a few months. Sorry, for a few months until like SVAs, SVRs start getting issued. Maybe an HWW high wind warning there. Maybe the latest I've had a high wind warning was June of 2024. That's the most common one I get is high wind warning. And then my phone's getting really hot because I have the flashes on for some reason. I'm not sure why. Apparently Apple thinks it's like pitch black left room, which no, it's not. Anyway, it's 11:15. I got school tomorrow. I'll talk to y'all.